Yes, it is that time of year again. E3. Man, I always get excited for E3. No matter what kind of things that have gotten leaked. Man, my first E3 was E3 2010. And that year I only watched Nintendo's E3 and whew, that was the year. That was the year to watch because I just rewatched that E3 just recently, and they announced so many things. They announced like Disney's Epic Mickey, they announced Epic Yarn, they announced GoldenEye, Golden Sun. They showed more Metro Prime, or not Metro Prime, Metro Other M, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and like a bunch of other things. The 3DS and Kid Icarus Uprising, like that. That E3 was fantastic, and they were on stage, which sadly isn't something they do anymore. I'm gonna miss it. I'm still missing it to this day, but E3 has always been like a little mini Super Bowl for gamers, and I want to give you my expectations, also known as demands for this E3. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts on each one of the conferences, what I want from them, and what I expect them to show, which for some won't be pretty hard to guess. So, I've been playing this game, Team Sonic Racing. Right now, I think it's pretty solid so far. I probably have a review for it later on. So, but it's not that bad. This video is not about that video or that game. Oh yeah, the music you hear in the background, tell me what you guys think that game is from. Whoever can guess that first is going to get a virtual point. And I think I'm probably going to do that for all of my videos like this. Tell me what you guys think about this video style too. But anyways, let's move on. So, EA is first up. EA is probably the most unliked company in gaming. I mean, especially after like recent cases like Battlefront 2, Loot Box Front 2 as I like to call it, and Anthem, of course. They have not had anywhere near a good track record. So of course you're probably gonna get your yearly dosage of sports games. I have zero interest in any of these sports games. I'm more of an arcade type of guy. So like your kart racers like Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing, Sonic R, and all that great stuff. Anyway, okay, but yeah, there's just not much to expect from them. They always show like the same stuff. Need for Speed, probably need another one of those. But the one thing I do want from them is gameplay of this game. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, there's two reasons why I'm really hyped for this. One is that Star Wars Celebration, that semi-dumpster fireman event. This got revealed, but only with a cinematic trailer, because that's how you reveal video games in 2019. You reveal it with no actual gameplay. So I want to see gameplay of it at EA's conference. The second reason why I want to see it is because it's going to be a single player game. There's no multiplayer, and I think it was the director or the producer or somebody working on the game. He said specifically that he didn't like The Last Jedi, so I think we're in good hands. I think we are in good hands. And of course there's no microtransactions, which it's sad that they have to even bring that up, and it's sad that people were cheering. It's sad that has to be celebrated that they're not gonna, screw you in the ass this time. But I'm excited for this. I want to see some gameplay. I hope it's like I honestly hope it's not like any previous Star Wars game. I hope it's fun, That's all I want from Star Wars at this point. Alright, and of course, sports games. So next up is Microsoft. Let me adjust this. Okay. Next up is Microsoft. I've never owned an Xbox system. My brother was always an Xbox guy. He owned the 360 when that came out. I played Kung Fu Panda and Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed was my first Xbox 360 game. I played that, and then I also played Halo 3 a lot with him and his friends online. Still, to this day, the best online gaming experience I probably will ever play. Like, that first initial time playing online, being able to play with other people, just not even across the town, but just also across the planet, and being able to talk with them in real time while we're playing a game in our room, that was just so insane to me. And now it's just kind of the normal thing, you know, unless you're Nintendo. But yeah, Microsoft. I always get on rambling. Okay, Microsoft's conference. Of course, we're gonna get our yearly dosage of Halo, Gears, Forza, Halo, Gears, Forza, Halo, Gears, Forza. You know, I'm pretty much over all these franchises. I was never interested in Forza to begin with, but Gears, I played Gears 2, I think, the last mission with my brother and his friends, and I enjoyed using the chainsaw, but that's pretty much it. And then Halo, oh yeah, and then they also have like Gears 5 coming out, so we're probably gonna see gameplay of that, Gears 5 Female Edition. And then Halo, what was it called? It was like Halo, not Halo Guardians. It was called Halo Infinite, I think it was called. Probably gonna see gameplay of that. I hope it at least looks different from the other Halo games. I mean, I don't know. What do you Xbox guys think of this? Do you guys like getting these same franchises? Personally, I hate it. Looking from the outside in, because that's always been my biggest problem with Microsoft, is that they just do the same franchises over and over and over. Like, one of the reasons I love Nintendo is that, yeah, sure, they have the same franchises, but they actually change them. Like, Super Metroid isn't the same as like a Metroid Prime. Link to the Past isn't the same as Wind Waker. They're always changing their franchise. Galaxy is not the same as Super Mario Sunshine. Mario Odyssey is not the same as 64. And it's just, they need new franchises going into this next gen, I think. Because these aren't working. At least for me. But let me know what you Microsoft guys think about it. And of course, if they can't sell me on an Xbox One at this point, I might as well do what your boy Don Matrix said to do and just get a 360. I might as well just get a 360 because it has the original 3 Halo games. It has a plethora of original Xbox games that are backwards compatible with it. I might still need to get an original Xbox because it doesn't support all of them, but the reason why I don't want Xbox One because it sure does have the backwards compatibility, but it doesn't have the physical versions. It doesn't support like the physical versions. So I want to get, I like physical. I like, physical copies. I'll be talking about this game later. I like physical copies. Like open up the case, smelling the new game smell, looking at the cartridge or like manual or the what is this? Viewing the electronic manual. I like doing that. Look in the back of the case. Just the backwards compatibility on Xbox One just isn't the same, and I hope these next gen consoles will actually do backwards compatibility right. And of course, Nintendo can't do that because they're using, brand new cartridges. So, unfortunately. So, and then I also want to hear about this Survive Together stuff. Now, this was when they were doing the, what was that called, crossplay thing. They were pretty much taunting Sony for not jumping on the crossplay. But they have been talking about bringing over Xbox games to other platforms other than like the Xbox One. So I'm thinking maybe, potentially, we could get Xbox games on the Switch. So maybe, just maybe, we could get those remakes of Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch. That would be the dream. And then there's also been talks of like Sony and Microsoft joining up to do like their own like streaming cloud thing. I don't care about cloud gaming. I don't think the world is ready for that. Maybe the Google Stadia will change that though, maybe, because that seems to be having these companies shaking in their boots right now. So we'll see. Bethesda. Oh man, Bethesda. This is gonna be an awkward one. This is gonna be really, really awkward for them after coming off of Fallout 76. So I'm very interested to see how they respond to that backlash. I want to see. I'm not really interested in Elder Scrolls. I'm not really interested in Fallout. If I were to play a Fallout game, it'd probably be New Vegas. But in terms of just Bethesda in general, I'm more interested in id Software, specifically Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, oh my, that looks freaking amazing. I'm definitely going to be getting that on Switch. Hopefully they talk about that version at this conference. But definitely going to see more gameplay of this. But honestly, that's it. That's all I want to see from Bethesda. Ubisoft. Now, oh my gosh, this camera. Okay. Ubisoft. They have Beyond Good and Evil 2. Right? But the problem with that is, it's online only. Why is it online only? This game, I could play anytime, not anywhere, but anytime I have my PSU, I can just put it in and play it. No online connection needed, no nothing. What is the problem with just making a single player sequel to this? It honestly just adds on to the whole, oh, I think I have a slide of it. Oh, I went out of order, whatever. It honestly just goes into this whole sentiment that they didn't really make this game based off of the love of the original. They just made a brand new game and just slapped Beyond Good and Evil 2 on it. I don't think I'm buying that game. It's online only. It's gonna be a paperweight, just like Spyro. Just all right. But anyways, I also want to see Rayman, a new Rayman game, Rayman 4, or a brand new 2D Rayman game. How long has it? Oh, I dropped that. How long has it been since we've seen Rayman 3? Rayman 3 is probably one of the greatest 3D platformers on the PS2, at least. In this generation, there wasn't too many besides, like, you know, the platformer trio, and then of course Mario and Sonic. But like, this is the last mainline Rayman game. When did this come out? This came out in like, what is that, like, what is that? Like 2005? Doesn't have a year on this. Pretty long time ago. I just want to see a new Rayman game. I'm tired of the Rabbids. I'm sick and tired of the Rabbids. I've been fed up ever since they pretty much effectively killed Rayman. And you know, Rayman came out with you know, Legends and Origins, and of course we got this game. This game was great. I highly recommend this. It made me at least tolerate the Rabbids. I don't accept them, but I at least tolerated them in this game. This game is fantastic. I highly recommend this. But I'd like to see a sequel to this, that has Rayman, or a brand new 2D Rayman game, or something from UbiArt. UbiArt did Child of Light, and they also did, you know, the Rayman Origins Legends. I'd like to see Child of Light 2, or a Rayman game. I heard somewhere that they were doing a Rayman, or not a Rayman, a Child of Light 2. I know they bring this over to Switch, so hopefully we get to see them. Alright, Square Enix. Square Enix has a lot. Square Enix has a lot that I want to see from them. Not a lot. Well, yeah, a lot. I'll say a lot. So first off, Dragon Quest XI S. I played this on. Oh, let me zoom out. I played this on the PS4, the original Dragon Quest XI. I 100%ed it. I liked it, but you know, this this game is kind of like a spiritual sequel to Dragon Quest VIII. Like the moment me and one of my best friends saw this game, we immediately, like the moment we just talked again, like we were like, yeah, Dragon Quest VIII, yeah, because that was the game that me and him bonded over the most growing up, and just to see like a brand new Dragon Quest game, console Dragon Quest game that looks like Dragon Quest VIII, plays like it, was awesome. We had our problems with it. We both agreed that we enjoyed the having like 4 characters over like this amount of characters. That I felt it was way too easy, a lot easier than 8. But I like to see this on the Switch. I want to see the new modes a little more. They've already showed a lot of this, but I might double dip, get this. I'm not sure yet though, because it has like that whole 2D. You can like switch from the 3D perspective to like the top-down classic style. I like that a lot. That's really cool. So next we have Babylon. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. Okay, Babylon's Fall. This is made by Platinum Games, so they didn't really show very much of this. They only showed that like one cinematic trailer last year. That and the Quiet Man. That game. But Babylon's Fall, I don't know what this game's gonna be like. I feel like it might be a multiplayer game, considering that it has like 4 people there. But I don't know. Probably see some gameplay of it. Platinum Games is getting busy this year. Okay, Bravely Second, not Bravely Second, but Bravely Third. Sequel to these 2 great games. Now, let me put it right here. Bravely Default Series, probably my favorite new IP this generation. Other than Gravity Rush, I'd say, to be honest. Because, like, the characters, the combat, the music, the story, like, I just love everything about these games. Hell, it even made me kind of like chibi, because it's not like full-on chibi art style. It's like it's a variation on it. It's like Persona Q. But man, I'd love to see these characters back again, like in HD on the Switch in a Bravely Third. They've already been teasing it on Twitter. I see you guys. You guys have been teasing it, but you guys haven't said anything yet. But these are the same guys that made Octopath, and I love that game too. I highly recommend that. But oh man, just to be able to see like Tiz and you and Magnolia and especially Idia, like again on the HD screen would be freaking fantastic. Like, because they left it off on that cliffhanger in this game. The story's always like nuts. It always has like some crazy twist to it. So hope we see that. I would go, like, this is a game I'd go absolutely crazy for if they announced it. Bravely Third anyway. Red Steel. What the hell? Oh, I didn't have a slide for it. Okay. Okay, we're going into Nintendo. That was kind of like, I guess Bravely Default is like Nintendo. But Nintendo. There's a lot I want to see from them. A lot they need to do. A lot they need to show. But a game I'd go crazy for is Red Steel 3. Red Steel 1, I never played that. I heard it was trash. So I skipped it and went to Red Steel 2. And that game, holy crap. If you like Metroid Prime, or if you even played Metroid Prime, if you haven't played Metroid Prime, I don't know what you're doing. But Red Steel 2, that's like pretty much Red Steel. That's pretty much Metroid Prime with swords, and it's like the best thing ever. That's essentially what it is, and the controls, that tiger for those who know that is. Oh my god, I freaking love that game. It's really short, but it's really fun too. It uses the Wii Motion Plus. The combat was engaging. The story, I don't really remember the story. The gameplay was just that was the whole game. Like, the gameplay was just so addictive. You learn new moves. There's different ways of like using the Wii motions and stuff. Like, you could launch people and then bring them down. It was so cool. I'd love to see Red Steel 3. Retro motherfucking Studios. I need to see them this E3. If I don't see them this E3, Nintendo, there's gonna be problems. There's going to be some serious repercussions. Okay, Retro Studios, I can only count their entire repertoire on this hand. One hand. 5 games, Metro Prime Trilogy, and the 2 Donkey Kong games. I swear to God, if they do a freaking another Donkey Kong game, I will probably jump outside my window twice. We don't need another Donkey Kong game. No. The rage will happen if that turns out to be what they've been working on, because I think there's going to be like a Ghost of Tsushima type deal where Sucker Punch was working on a brand new game since 2000, I think it was 14. Yeah, I think that's when they released Infamous. It was either that or 13, but they hadn't talked about anything. We haven't seen them in so long throughout this entire generation. Then they came out, I think it was 2017. Was it 2017? Yeah, it was 2017 with a brand spanking new IP. So that would be the best case scenario for Retro Studios, for them, their brand new game to be a brand spanking new IP. Because, you know, the thing about Retro Studios is that this is Nintendo's only Western studio. So, like, to see that Western take on a franchise that's exclusive to Switch would be freaking awesome. Like, you know, Metro Prime 4 got delayed. I was pissed off. I was so disappointed that entire day. But they mentioned that, we're gonna put Retro Studios on it. But it's like, what have they been working on this whole time then? So we have to see them. There's been some weird rumors going around. Close your ears if you don't want to hear them. Real quick, I'll do this when you need to come back up. But there's been rumors that they've been working on like this Star Fox Racer. There's also that like Glassdoor whole debacle of people going on Glassdoor being laid off or not being part of Retro Studios, and like talking about you shouldn't sign up for 3 racing games or something. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what they have up their sleeves. I just hope we see them, man. I just want to see them. They have been so quiet. If there's one thing I say about Nintendo, they're really good at keeping secrets. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, Town. This game looks cool. It's made by Game Freak, the same guys that make Pokemon, obviously. And I have no idea what's going on here. You got Break. What is that? See, I don't know what's going on. It looks like a turn-based RPG. And that's the cool thing. I love turn-based RPGs. So, maybe there'll be some like town building stuff, maybe some Dark Cloud stuff going on. I don't know. It looks cool. I want to hear more about this game. I really do. Oh yeah, I didn't put it up on here, but Pokemon Moon, not Moon, Pokemon, the new Pokemon game, whatever it's called, Sword and Shield. I want to see more of that game, because I don't know, that first trailer just didn't do it for me. It felt really underwhelming. It just doesn't look like what I originally envisioned a next-gen Pokemon would look like. As far as starters go, Score Bunny, I guess. I don't know. I am hyped for it. Just I want to see more. I just want more. Okay. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'd love to see this game at E3, because last time we saw this was just a cinematic trailer at E3, or not E3, the Switch reveal, which was an amazing reveal. Don't get it wrong. Sure they didn't show the console that time, but as it turns out, there was actually nothing to show on the console. So they showed the games. That's all that matters at the end of the day, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later, okay? But Shin Megami Tensei 5, I want to see this. I've been playing through Shin Megami Tensei 3 on my PS2 recently, and It's pretty good, pretty solid. I played Shin Megami Tensei 4, but I kind of fell out of that game because I was going into it expecting it to be like Persona, and I was really put off by how dark it was compared to Persona. Not to say that Persona is like light-hearted, just, you know, a lot more Japanese, a lot more I will just say light-hearted. But I've kind of embraced the dark side, I guess. I mind these cheesy jokes. I've kind of embraced that, so I'd love to see Shin Megami Tensei 5 at E3. Bayonetta 3. Now, Bayonetta, I've always had this one issue with Bayonetta, is that it's not the fact that the combat isn't like in depth, but like I think the thing that separates Bayonetta from Devil May Cry and why I like Devil May Cry more is because it has styles. It has the style meter. It has that going on for it. It incentivizes, you know, good gameplay, stylish gameplay. And I just want, it's not that I want styles in Bayonetta. I do want styles, but just, I don't know. I hope they'll do something. I know Kamiya has something up his sleeve for this, but as far as like Bayonetta 1 and 2, I don't really know. Cause like Bayonetta 1, it depends on the day which one I like more. This game has crunchier gameplay. This game has a more like cinematic, slower pace to it. This one's fast paced. It honestly depends on the day, which one I like more. I go back and forth on it. Right now I'm liking Bayonetta 1 more. But I'm very excited for Bayonetta 3, don't get me wrong. I want them to bring it to the next level. Take it to the next level, like they've always done. I know Platinum Games has it. Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4. I freaking love the Pikmin series. Pikmin trilogy is great. Like, oh man. I think of like the first Pikmin, like I think of like Luigi's Mansion and then like the sequel. The sequels always have like a lot more stuff in them. They don't have like that thing where you can just play them in the afternoon and be done with it type thing, where you can like just constantly improve on your score, improve on your time, improve on like the amount of days that you finish. I just love Pikmin. I'm hoping they reveal it, but also include, you know, the white and purple Pikmin, because I don't remember them being in this game. They might have been. I'm not sure, but I know they have the rock Pikmin, the flying Pikmin, the fairy Pikmin, or whatever they're called. The winged Pikmin? I think they were called winged Pikmin. But I really love Pikmin. I'd really like to see that back. Super Mario RPG 2. Now we're getting into crazy territory. I don't like the Mario and Luigi series. I love Paper Mario. Specifically Paper Mario 1, 2, and Super. Definitely not Sticker Star or Color Splash. Those were absolute dog shit. I hated those games. Hated them with a burning passion. If they ever make another Paper Mario game, make it like the originals. Hell, even make it like Super. I'd be fine with that, because Super at least had the thing going on where it had its own universe. Super Mario RPG 2, however, I'd say this is probably my second favorite Mario RPG game behind TTYD. Behind Thousand Year Door. Like, oh my god, this game did so much for me in terms of like the whole genre of RPGs. Because before I played this game, or before I completed this game, because I had played it before, but I never actually completed it. And when I finally completed it and did that playthrough, it completely changed how I viewed these RPGs, or not how I viewed, but how I played them. In that, talking with the NPCs and the town members, it adds so much to the game. The dialogue they say is always funny. They always add on to the situation that goes on. It makes you care The thing I always loved about the Mario RPG games and why I like them actually more than the platformer games is because they actually have a personality. They actually have character to them, unlike, you know, the regular Mario games where it's like Bowser takes Peach and Mario. Not to say that's wrong. It's just something like Sonic. It actually has, you know, personality. That's why I've always liked, one of the reasons why I've always liked Sonic over Mario is because Sonic actually has a personality. And he tries to have a story. This is the same thing with this. I love how they bring these characters kind of out of character, out of line, and they're able to do things they wouldn't normally be able to do, like just random things. Like remember, like Peach in the 2001: A Space Odyssey setting and Thousand Year Door. That, God, you just never see that like nowadays. And just like this game, even with like the Axum Rangers and what was his name, Booster of the Booster Tower. This game had hype as hell music too. Oh my god, I'd love to see Super Mario RPG 2. Like, because this is the kind of third-party support we want on Switch. Just like, maybe give these franchises to other developers. You know, also with like F-Zero, you know, they gave F-Zero to Sega, and you saw what they did with it. So just pretty much do that same thing, but add online to it. Next up, wait, did I skip something? Okay, no. This is just... I really want this game on the Switch. I really want this Danganronpa trilogy on the Switch. Like, if they put this on the Switch, complete all the games in one cartridge, I will buy 2 copies. Mark my words, I will buy 2 copies of this game if it comes out to Switch. I will. I'll unbox one of them on here. Of course, I'll keep the other one, you know, factory sealed and just like display it. I just love this series. I could go on for days about how much I love this game. Just this whole series. Like, I've never fallen in love with the series faster than in Danganronpa. Like, just don't look up anything about this game. Just play it. Just play it. I'll probably make a video eventually talking about why I love the series. But in short, make a long story short, play this game. And lastly, what I want to see from Nintendo's E3 is the improvement on this bane on my existence. Nintendo Switch Online. And, you know, I want to possibly do a review of Team Sonic Racing. Oh shit. Team Sonic Racing when that comes out. Not when that comes out. Team Sonic Racing. God, I'm really bad. Okay. Team Sonic Racing when I don't know what I'm trying to say. I really want to do a review of Team Sonic Racing, but I don't know. The thing is that you have to pay for online. That's the biggest problem here. Like, online, I hate paying for online. I've said this plenty of times in all my other videos. I just don't like paying for online. And I want to see some improvements. Bottom line, if there's one thing that absolutely needs to be this E3, we need improvements to this. Actual improvements. Not more ways to get it. Not more ways to buy a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. Not getting something else with the subscription. We need actual genuine improvements. Dedicated servers. Cloud saving for every game. Get rid of the stupid app. Better online. Actual special offers. Where are the special offers at? And don't tell me it's that voucher thing, because what if you're like me and you don't buy digital games? That's useless. I want discounts. I want something. I want something to incentivize me keeping this subscription service. There's just nothing here. One of the biggest problems with it is this app. We need to get rid of this stat. Doug Bowser, please get rid of this. Get rid of this app immediately. We need voice chat on the actual system. We need messaging. We need themes. We need avatars that are actually good and not, you know, Mario 8,000 times. We need not and no, I don't want to display myself as a moon in Super Mario Odyssey. I don't. We need Xenoblade icon. I'm surprised there isn't even like Smash icons. That's weird. But this needs to be fixed. But I think that's it for this video. I don't know how the heck long I've been going on, but that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you guys think of this video, of this format again, and I'll see you guys next time.